This is a real project we completed minus 28,946 square meters. 165 meters long, 135 meters wide. That's roughly the size of 4 football fields under one roof. But the interesting part isn't the size. It's how we divided the space. 7 bays, each 24 meters wide. Here's why. The client manufactures vehicles. Assembly, body fitting, painting, inspection, final testing. Different stages, different teams, different equipment. But they all need to happen under one roof, with materials flowing from one end to the other. If we had built one giant open space, a single span across the full width, it would have needed enormous roof beams. The steel columns would have been much heavier, and the client wouldn't have gained anything, because the production line is divided into parallel work zones anyway. Bigger isn't always better. Smarter is better. 7 bays, each 24 meters wide. That number wasn't random. Each bay holds one major production zone. Overhead cranes run down the length of each bay, lifting chassis in one, fitting components in another, moving finished vehicles in the last. 24 meters gives the crane operator enough room to swing materials safely, with space on both sides for equipment and walkways. The production flows along the 165-meter length. Raw materials enter at one end. Finished vehicles leave at the other. 7 parallel lanes, 7 stages, 1 building. Eve height, 12 meters, not random either. The client's lifting equipment and vehicle clearance requirements told us what height they needed. 12 meters gives enough overhead space for crane travel, plus room for lighting and ventilation systems below the roof. We didn't push it higher, because extra height means extra steel in every column. More wall cladding, more air to ventilate. 12 meters was what the work required, so 12 meters is what we built. When 7 bays sit next to each other, the roof drainage becomes critical. 135 meters wide is a lot of roof area. Heavy rain collects fast. We designed the roof slope to channel water into gutters running the full 165-meter length. Downpipes are spaced to handle the local rainfall intensity. No ponding, no overflow. The gutters aren't an afterthought. They were sized as carefully as the steel columns. 7 bays, 24 meters each, 12 meters high. Every number in this building came from the client's production plan. We didn't start with a standard design and ask them to fit. We started with their workflow and built around it. If you're planning a manufacturing facility, big or small, send us your production layout. We'll ask the right questions and design a building that fits how you actually work.